Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Y'all know how we do. I'm fooling. Hopefully y'all had a pretty good Thanksgiving Day weekend. I know I did. Alright, let's not waste any time, because we got a lot to talk about here. So let's not waste any time. We're gonna jump in there. Put your favorite emo in the chat, y'all. Let's go. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Tru Inferno. Today's date is Sunday, November the 26th. Let's see who we got in the chat. Lord Drew's in the chat, which is ironic. Hey, how's you wanna fly? What's up? The intro to the live stream. Captain Rebel, what is up? The intro to the live stream. And Silver, what's up? The intro to the live stream. Squid, what's up? The intro to the live stream. You're at work still? Bro, what time y'all close on a Sunday? What the heck? Unless you like cleaning up or something like that. But yeah, nevertheless, welcome to the live stream. Alright, so as y'all can see by the, well, not necessarily you can see by the title, but if you read the description, y'all know what's about to go down. Yo, Ace boy, yo, what's up? Insert to live stream, man. Bro, you need to text us, man. You need to call us, man. Yo, we talk about you from time to time, man. You need to call us or text us, bro. You do, bro. At 10 o'clock. Wait, that's time. Wait a minute, Squid. That was time y'all close, or that's what time you get off? Well, I don't know. But that's crazy on a Sunday. That's crazy. All right, so this is November's edition of the Tru Inferno Show. So as y'all probably heard on Twitch and on Twitter and probably on one of my old YouTube videos, we're gonna talk about everything that went down this month, everything that we think will happen next month, and this time is gonna be different because of our special guest who actually competed at an official Pokemon regional tournament, Pokemon Go, obviously. We're going to talk to him about his experience with competing at a actual tournament, because I'm planning on doing that next year in the spring. Yo, Marcos, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. This event is crazy, and you're pretty sure the age 0 to 27? Or what is it? Like, Marcos, what are you talking about? I had no clue what you're talking about. But nevertheless, here we have him right here. He's in the chat right now. We have Lord Drew in the chat. Lord Drew, yo, say something to the people. You can unmute now. Right, we need to double check. Is it working? Say something now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Hold up. Let me do one thing. Now it should be working. Now say something to the people.
Is this thing working? Part 2.
There it is. Yeah. Now it is working. Yeah, Ace boy. Yeah, man. Reach out, bro, man. We miss you, bro. Reach out. All right, so Lord Drew. We got Lord Drew in the show. Joined the likes of Lando Alpha, Mrs. Mine, Rachel, and a little bit of Jesse, amongst others. So yeah, like, how's your Sunday been doing, man?
Pretty good. I ended up going out celebrating a friend's birthday. We went out to Medieval
Oh, okay.
Times, if people know where that is.
Oh, okay, nice. So the fun, I think I told you this already, but the thing that happened with me was I had to work overtime. I didn't get off till 8 a.m. and then like I went to sleep. It didn't wake up until 6 p.m.
I don't know how you do that.
But I needed some sleep. So I think I slept for like nearly 10 hours, something like that. I don't know. But yo, Cooter, what's up, man? So to the live stream, welcome. All right, let's switch on over to where you at. This right here. There we go. Yes, now chat, y'all can see yourselves.
I didn't say thank you before we began.
Oh, no, it's all good. All right, so with that said, let's get on with the first topic of the show, and that would be the Marie Community Day Classic that happened yesterday. So, I'm not gonna talk. Yo, Mrs. Mine, what's up? Drew is quiet.
I'm quiet.
He should be tucked up already. Yeah, I know, right? What?
Okay, what if I try and? Is there a way for me to put my volume up in there?
Well, I turned you up a little bit more, cause I'm like, I thought you was getting my headphones already.
Yeah, give it a try in Discord maybe. Try and put the volume up there.
Oh no, I did it in my OBS. I turned it up in OBS. Oh, you mean the search string of the game?
Also,
so what's wrong with it?
This is mine, your fellow Canadian here, eh?
As Pokemon tells with Sunday Search live stream, they still can't hear you. Okay, say something
I
now.
can barely hear him. Would you like some?
Okay, he's in the yellow chat. He's in the
maple
yellow.
Cookies, eh? Maple syrup cookies.
Oh guys. Look, don't give me the diss Montreal
Oh
again.
my gosh! But I you liked those cookies when I gave you them in New York.
I mean, yeah, they were good and
Mhm.
all. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
If you say to me that you'll have them again, then I won.
Oh my gosh. When he told some maple cookies, I'm like, oh gosh.
Mhm.
All right, Chad, how about now? He's in the yellow now. Can y'all hear him now, Chad?
I hope so. I really
Y'all
hope
should be
so.
able to hear. See, one thing that I could do is turn my music down.
Ooh.
Okay, it's kind of loud on my headphones.
Okay.
All right, so that should be good. That should be good right there. All right, so
Back from the ad. What did you miss?
Oh.
Nothing.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you missed nothing. We talk about maple cookies and how terrible Montreal is.
Hey, Montreal's not so
Yo,
bad.
Don't tell my guy Steven I said that.
Okay.
And don't tell Miss Melody I said that. Yo, Captain Rebel, what's up? They insert your live stream. Okay, y'all can, okay, good. Now they can hear. Okay,
There
good,
we
good,
go.
good. All right, so moving on to what I was originally trying to get into, Marie Community Day Classic. So here's the thing about my Community Day Classic. I didn't leave the house to take part in it until like 3:45 p.m. because I was watching a very important Michigan game. Go Blue, we beat Ohio State again. So yeah, I only have about like an hour and 15 minutes for my Marie Community Day Classic. I'm gonna drop that video tomorrow. So I'm not gonna say much about it. Nothing spectacular happened, no shundos or anything like that. So there you go with me. So my question for you, Drew, is did you take part in the Community Day Classic, and how many shinies Maries did you get?
I did take part in it, although it was a very, very cold day because it was like 1 degree Celsius. I'm not doing the conversion for that in Fahrenheit, but I did go out and play it a little bit. I did play the original, which was why I was sort of like less inclined to play it today, but or yesterday. But I ended up going and got 9 shinies, and I got a hundo, so I'm pretty happy.
Nice. So yeah, that would be 33.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So there's
for
that.
Our fellow Americans.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So not only did I took part in the original, I did a video on it. I went to a park that's like, what is it, 20 minutes away from me, and it was raining that day. I think it was in April, if memory serves it correctly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the first one. Yeah, it was in April.
The original one, it was
Yeah.
I kid you not, a blizzard here. Yeah.
Wow,
and
crazy.
so I was working that day, so thankfully I was able to just like play from work because I was working in a building that day. I used to work weekends back in the day, and so I was like working that time, and I'm like, look at that. I didn't want to book off anyways because I couldn't have played properly.
All right, so yeah, that was April 15th, 2018. I just look at one of my older ones.
That's so old. I feel so old, True.
Oh my God, stop it now. Chat. Now I want to hear from you guys. Did y'all take part in the Marie Community Day Classic? How many shinies did you get? Mrs. Mime, I'm pretty sure you have a video coming, so I don't know if you want to share that or not. Same for you, Squid. But everybody else, did y'all take part in the Community Day Classic? And how many shinies did y'all get?
And did anybody get a Nundo? That's always fun to ask too.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, I never get those.
I have a Nundo Shadow Marie. Fun enough.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So Drew, I take it you can see all the topics since you got the stream open.
Yes, I can see them.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Is there any rays near me?
There's a Moltres on top of your house.
Well, yeah, there's that, but there's also a Shadow Articuno Ray hatching in 7 minutes.
Are you gonna host it for stream?
Wait, it's a shadow.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm a noob. I'm a noob, chat. I don't play this game.
But when you got like 3 of these, I mean, do I really need to do any more?
What, 3 shinies?
3 shiny shadows, yeah.
No.
I mean, like, well, this one I got while I was in Osaka, which is a funny story as we waiting for chat to answer my question. I was eating breakfast at my hotel, and I just saw the raid around the corner, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go do this. So I just went out there in my PJs, and I did the raid, and I got the shiny.
Oh, damn.
I was really happy for that one.
And
then the other 2, yeah, okay. I was in Japan, in Osaka, Japan, and I went out there in my PJs.
Okay, true. I didn't know people do that.
And then the other 2, like Mrs. Mime was with me when I got. Wait, was she? No, she was not. She was Lena was with me when I got both of these. Mrs. Mime was with me for the second one. So I got 2 of these. While I was in Mexico City, I'm gonna talk more about that later. Same day. So yeah, and one of them took place during the Whooper Community Day, and the other one took place afterward, but the same day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I got 3 of these. So I'm like, yeah, I don't need that.
No, you wouldn't. GG though.
All right, chat. Chat, I want to hear from you guys regarding your Marie Community Day Classic. How many shinies did you get? Did you get any hundos, shundos, nundos, shiny nundos, whatever they call it? Yo, what do y'all do? What do y'all do? What happened with the Community Day? Why am I? Oh, that's right. It's on. Why is it on top chat? Get that off of top chat. I want that on live chat. All right, now let me see. You only played like 45 minutes from home. Got 2 shinies. You didn't even speak. What were you doing, Mrs. Mine? What the heck? What?
Yeah.
Like, I can't talk. I only had like an hour and 15 minutes to play it, but even I was playing from home. I did get a shiny while I was at the house, but still though, what were you doing?
I mean, Cam whatever.
And I completed the special research, by the way.
Cam whatever was slept apparently. He didn't even bother to try. He's
wow.
Asleep sounds good. Counting the Mareeps from home.
I mean, the thing about Mareep is like, okay, it's not the most useful Pokemon in the game, even though it does have a Mega. But it's just the fact that it has a Mega. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go out and get some more candies.
I know you didn't ask, but like, if you're looking from my perspective of Mareep and its usability, it's good in Great League and Ultra League, but not with the Calm Day move. Funny enough, so you can literally catch Mareeps whenever and evolve it because you never are gonna use Dragon Pulse. Like, it has so many other moves that are way better for coverage.
Yeah, that's true too. That move. What was it? What was the move? It was something
Dragon Pulse. Right? This thing's got Thunder Punch, Dragon Pulse, Trailblaze. What's the last one? Focus Blast. It's got good moves.
The Dragon Pulse is not one of them. Yeah. I forgot to evolve them too. Afterward, I completely forgot. I'm like, oh bro.
Yeah, you got December to evolve them. Only less than a month.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, do I need to evolve them though? That's the thing. Who got 3 shinies from home?
Oh, nice. GG.
But yeah, what I will say is weird though. I feel like if you're standing in one spot, I don't know, this is just me, but based on what I'm seeing in the chat, if you're standing in one spot, you're not gonna get a lot of shiny. You have to be moving, like, which is where you have to be driving around, have your Go Plus Plus with you, or have a friend drive you around, you play. And I was getting more shinies like that. When I was driving around, I looked at my inventory. I'm like, oh, dang, I got more shinies. Because, like, spoiler alert, when I went to the park, I had, I think, either 8 or 9 shinies on my way to the park.
Oh, damn.
Which was weird. Okay. But prior to that, I had 1 just standing at home. And I had a lot of spawns in my house. So I thought that was weird.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one, honestly.
Let me catch up with chat. Let me see. Silver says, Calm Day was okay. Already had a lucky shiny hundo. Oh, nice. Okay. You had it on in the background while you hunted 75 fat Black Diablo and hit level 100 monster. Oh, okay. You talking about a different game. Oh, okay. Oh, so you playing that Monster Hunter where he had Pogo in the background. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, that sounds like
Marco said he did it. He played for the dust and no shinies. What? How you didn't get a shiny? What the heck?
Yeah, I never get people who play for like over an hour and they're like, I didn't get a single shiny. Like, how?
Now, there was this one time, so I made a community day, the very first one, and I think I got like 1 or 2 shinies that day, and I was out like around. I don't remember how many I got, but I got like either 1 or 2 shinies that day, and I was annoyed as heck.
Which comedy was that true?
The first Charmander.
Oh, I have a weird suspicion that the first couple were really bad in terms of shiny rates, because I swear I played the Pikachu community day for over an hour, and I didn't get a shiny.
The first Pikachu one, I didn't even try it, because it was like some type of raid boss that was out, and I was focused on that. I was driving around with my community, and we were doing raids, and I was like barely interested in the Pikachu community day event.
Well, yeah, because you probably went to one of the events where it was spawning originally, correct?
No, I think what happened was I already got a shiny, and I was like, yeah, that's not a priority for me. I want to do raids.
Fair.
And I think we didn't get the grasp of a community day at the time yet either. Let me see. Where I left off at? Okay, I read that one. Played for the first 2 hours, they had to go to work. Okay, makes sense. Who got 3 shinies for home? Saw that. Bimblaws, what's up? They saw it to live stream. Your community day, Marie, was crazy. You got 43 shinies throughout the whole day. Nice. Okay, that's what's up. Silver said, Emperor's your favorite electric. Okay. Who didn't get out much? Yeah, odds have definitely changed since the early com days. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Anybody else want to chime in on the Marie community today before we move on to the next topic, which is interesting. And yeah, I'm not qualified to take part in that. But yeah, any more comments from the chat regarding Marie community day classic? Anything you want to add, Drew, before we move on?
I'm pretty good on Marie Com Day. It was a nice classic to have. I'm still waiting for that Beldum Classic Community Day. That needs to happen eventually. I really want it. I want to get a shundo of that.
Okay. Well, I only have like 10 shinies. Is that right? No, that's not right. Now I have less than that. I have like 8 shinies Beldums. Granted, I don't know how many of them I have that are evolved. Let me double check. 18. Okay. Yeah, I might have transferred some to Pokemon Home. I don't know. All right, so let's move on now to the next topic, which is the Master Ball Special Research. So here's the deal with that. And correct me if I'm wrong here. Weedle Community Classic win?
Yeah.
Didn't we have that before or no?
Yeah, we had Weedle, but not as a classic. Now you're gonna say
yeah, that's what I mean.
Caterpie Com Day win.
Oh my gosh. Weedle Community Classic. I mean, it got some play in PvP, so I mean, it's not a bad idea.
What, Weedle? Or sorry, Weedle.
Well, Beedrill.
Yeah, Beedrill. Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That thing's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's not a bad idea. I know you probably make that as a meme, but I'm like, no, this is actually serious stuff here. That's not a bad idea. And apparently it's snowing outside. I'm not exactly thrilled about that. But anywho, the Master Ball Special Research. So the thing about this is this. If you did not complete the what was it, a time research, then you have to buy it in the shop to get yourself a second Master Ball, if memory serves it correctly. Is it second or third?
Second, yeah.
Yeah, second.
You're
okay.
good.
So I completed it, obviously way in advance. Wait, where's my Master Ball at? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So I still got my one Master Ball. All right, so the question, I guess the question for everybody is this. Did you need to go to the shop to get the special research? That's my question.
Oh, you're trying to ask people who actually didn't complete it and had to pay for it?
Yeah, so whether you did you complete it, did you not? So obviously I did. So I just showed y'all my second Master Ball.
What are you planning on using it on, if you don't mind me asking?
I have no idea. Let me see.
It's such a hard task.
Which brings me to what I want to grab. Let me see. And one. Bingo. Nice. Okay, maybe not 151. Let's say 49. There we go. So I'm not sure you can see my screen or you see the stream, but yeah. No, Blue traded me that one. Mrs. Mine traded me that one on my birthday. Where are you? There was one. There it is. I was in Katy, Texas when I used my first Master Ball on this Galarian Zapdos.
Oh, so you did use
and I already got all 3 birds. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I used one on the Zapdos, and that was doing my family reunion. I was at the mall near a hotel, and I just put on the Daily Adventure Instant, and it's just and actually I did a TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube short on it, but it popped up. I'm like, I'm not taking any chances. I still need the Zapdos, so I used the Master Ball on it, and I already caught a Moltres. Back in Tampa when I was in Tampa for my birthday in 2022.
Oh, nice.
So then, yeah, so at that point, the only thing I needed was the Articuno, and Blue traded one to me. What was that? Oh yeah, that's the Pokemon Go global event. Yeah. Cause we was hanging out, me, him, and Trainer Rim. Yeah. All right, so my first Master Ball went towards the Galarian Zapdos. The second one I still got in my possession. I have no clue what to use it on, so I think I'm gonna just keep it. So back to the question. So Drew, did you complete the special research this time around?
I did. I believe I finished it before the end of the Halloween event. So I finished it a little bit early. I'm one that I do like to do raids if I'm looking for hundos. And thankfully there were a couple things that came back that I was looking for hundos for, and I raided quite hard for them. One of them being Darkrai. I'm gonna admit to you that. And I kid you not, my first 4 raids after completing, I kid you not, 200 to 300 raids prior to it coming back, I got the hundo.
Okay. Let me see. Community. Wait a minute. Cowboy had community day. No, Cowboy had Caterpie community day. That's funny.
Yes, that must happen.
You completed it on the last day. Wow. Talk about chocolate cheese. Okay. You caught 2,000 Pokemon this weekend. Monster now feels like 2006 Pokemon Go for you. You completed 12 accounts for a grand total of 12 Master Balls. Wow. I feel like that's too much info, Silver. That's too much info.
Master Balls, sir. Oh my god.
So Marcos didn't finish it, and he's not buying it. Wow. Okay. So Squid, what do you use your 2 Master Balls on? Since he said he completed it and he used them both already. So I'm assuming Galarian Birds are like involved with it.
Gonna probably say, find out on my next YouTube short.
Oh, yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. If you're wondering what I'm planning on using mine on, I'm a very controversial person with it. I'm waiting until I see a Shundo on my screen. And the problem with that is I know that Shundos in raids are guaranteed catches, but for me, I look at it as I want to use it on something that I want to keep in my box forever, and a Shundo is just that.
Okay, that makes sense. Silver, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, I only got 1 Shundo on me, unfortunately.
Ooh, what Shundo do you have?
So ironically enough, it was from a community day. It is the Shundo Swampert.
Ooh, that's so cool. You can use it for the Mega as well. That's a nice one.
Of course, yeah, that's the only one I got. I Mega. Like, that's the only Swampert I Mega. I'm like, I don't need to make anything else. I got this. Use one on the Galarian Moltres, the other on Galarian Zapdos. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, if you just joined in on the live stream chat, we're talking about whether or not you completed the Master Ball Special Research. And if you didn't, are you planning on buying it so you can get yourself a second Master Ball? And in case you're wondering, if you completed it before the deadline, you cannot buy another one and get yourself a third one. I tried, but nah, it was not available for me. So you cannot do it. You're using your Master Ball on a Shundo Eevee. Ooh, yeah, see, I would like that. I would like a Shundo Eevee. I still want more Hundo Eevees to try and complete that Hundo Evolution family.
I have an odd feeling that we're gonna probably get another calm day for Eevee next year.
Possible, like
every few years they like to do it.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, it'd be like a weekend long thing. Yeah. Actually, I didn't catch anything today. Let me capture something.
You haven't got a single Pokemon.
Well, I mean, I woke up until 6 p.m.
Fair.
And then I was busy eating dinner and setting up for the show.
Fair.
And watching football where Buffalo blew it. Buffalo, y'all trash. All right, but anywho, so let's see. You got your second Wario Ball from the Time Research. Okay, nice. That's nice name, Wario Ball.
Wario Ball.
All right. You still have both Master Balls, so Silver obviously completed it before the deadline. Okay. All right, chat. Any other comments before we get to a topic that I'm actually excited about? So any more comments about the Master Ball, the special research, whether you complete it or not, and whether you're gonna buy it this time around or not, assuming you didn't complete it. Let me see. Oh no, I saw that already. That popped up already. Okay, cool. All right, so let's move on to the next topic, which is this: the Mexico City Safari Fair. Mrs. Mom, I'm not sure you're still in the chat, but you can also help me out with this as well since you attended. So this was fun. Now this time around, normally I ask questions about that, but since I'm the one who went, and the other person being Mrs. Mime who's in the chat, so I guess I'll let you guys ask me questions about City Safari, about Mexico City, and things of that nature. So, Drew, I guess if you have any questions about that, you can let them fly.
Yeah, I guess kind of the main question I want to ask was, how was your experience in the city? That's always the fun question to ask.
Okay, so there's 2 tails to this answer. I'm gonna start with the positive tails. That is this. There's always something going on. There's always something going on in that city. Whether it's a parade, whether it's a protest, whether it's a festival, there's always something going on in that city because they have markets where they sell virtually not anything, but they sell a lot of stuff from food naturally to clothes to books. They sell a lot of books down there. To electronics, so we're talking video games. They sell Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Just on the street?
They sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like out in the street. Well, not literally on the street, but like in the sidewalk at the parks.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's that. The setting, not the atmosphere, but like the environment is unique. When you have a group pre-planned is great. When you use a group or you don't plan ahead, it's hard to take forever to gather up. Yeah, that's true. So that's because that's more because of the city safari event, as opposed to just being down there. That's different. But so like the buildings, they look kind of rough at the same time. There's a bunch of like artistic buildings as well. So it's a mixture of both, and it got its own vibe, and I like that. I like to enjoy cities and areas for what they are. So I didn't go down to Mexico City thinking, oh, it's gonna be like Greece or anything like that. Like I had an idea of what it was gonna be. Like there was gonna be some spots that look fantastic and spots that look rough. And you know, I appreciate it for what it was. So I really like that. Now the negative, dude, the concrete, the walking, like the grounds, the streets, it's terrible. Like there's so many bumps. Like the curves are too high. It's ridiculous. Like you really have to watch your step. You literally have to watch your step. This is not a good place to play Pokemon Go at. You literally have to watch your step.
There's no like sidewalks or really anything. It's just like you walking on the side of the road.
No, they got sidewalks, but the sidewalks are terrible.
Oh, so they don't keep them maintained.
Yeah, exactly. They don't keep them maintained. So, for example, let's say you see my phone, right, on the stream? Yeah. All right. So, and then, like, there's going to be a ramp because cars can come in on the buildings, you know, next to the sidewalks or whatever. So, there's a ramp that goes from street level, and it'll lead you into the building. But if you're walking, you go walk past that ramp, it's a deep step. And you can really hurt your feet and ankles. So my ankle got messed up for like a week and a half. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. So yeah. And I said this, I think I said this in a video, and I probably said this on my Twitch live stream. If there was like a group trip, like if I was invited to a wedding or if like everybody wants to hang out down there, I'm down to go. But if there was a Pokemon Go event down there, I would be hesitant to go down there. To Mexico City, that is. Just because of the walking. Unless it was at one spot, then I'd be down. But if it's like another sea safari down there, I would be hesitant on going because of all that walking. So there's that. Now let me address what Mrs. Mime said. So what she said was, what happened with that was because of the whole city safari event. So for those of you who don't know, they have those Eevees, those with the Explorer hat, and they were in a what is it, like it's not the special research, just like I guess the time research. Yeah, you said what?
Stops?
Yeah, the quest stops.
The basic field research.
Yeah, but the thing is, you had to like go to specific Pokestops just to find those stops.
Wait, really?
And they were spread it all over the city. Yeah, it wasn't like they were all in one area or they were really close. They were all over the place.
How would you tell which ones are which if you don't mind me asking? Like, was there like a specific color the stop was?
So, okay, so it's weird. So first off, there was some people who had some type of device or like a third party app that told them where the stops were. I didn't use that because I didn't even know that was a thing.
Me either.
I'm trying to think. I want to say Brett and Ton used one. Other people used one, and somebody I know used one. I'm not gonna say who it is, but yeah. So and they had you spread out all over Mexico. It was crazy. So you're gonna be walking like crazy again with the terrible grounds. But in Mrs. Mine's case, she went east from our hotel area. And then me and Lando, we started east, but then we met two other trainers and we ended up going far west. So we went the opposite way from Mrs. Mime. And then we had to take Uber just to rendezvous with her. And trainer tips and who was it? Palo. So we had to go east and then meet them up for lunch. It was crazy. So yeah, it would have you spread out all over the place. So to address what Mrs. Mime said, I think it was because of the Eevees that would spread people out, but outside of that, like, I don't think the city would have you spread out like that. Unless you purposely want to or something like that. Unless you purposely did it.
Were these quests the only way to get the Eevee with the hat?
Yes.
They weren't spawning.
So, yeah, you have to find the Pokestop.
Oh my
and then,
God.
No, they're not spawning around.
Wow.
Nope. Yeah, you have to find the Eevee Pokestops. Once you spin it, then you would claim the reward, and then that's how that's how you get the checks.
Yeah, no wonder people have these third-party devices. Not saying they're the greatest things that you should be using, but I get why people did it because they're making it impossible for people to try and hunt these things. Like You're going to these events. You're already spending the money and the time to get there. Why make it even harder for people to get these like special things? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
And then so the 2 trainers that me and Lando were with, one of them got a hundo and a shiny.
And they evolve, correct?
You say, do they evolve? Yeah, you can evolve them. Yeah, you can evolve. Matter of fact, I didn't evolve all mine.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can evolve them with
many costumes to catch up on.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. And then again, just remind people, the next one's in Taiwan. I would not be going to that for reasons. But yeah, I would not be going to Taiwan. No beef against Taiwan, but I would not be going to it.
You don't have to justify it. Just say you don't go. As simple as that.
Yeah. All right. And then chat, any other questions you may have for me about the City Safari event, about Mexico? One thing, I think I mentioned this already, but I did pick up this Game Boy Advance while I was in Mexico City. So, and pretty soon I'm going to mod it. So I can't wait for that.
Ooh, I have another question for you.
Okay.
What was your favorite thing that you ate there?
Oh my god. So we had a bunch of tacos. Oh yeah. We had a bunch of tacos down there. I felt like that's like mostly what we ate, but then on that Sunday night we had pizza, which was okay. But the service was really good though.
Okay. Not what I expected.
So, yeah, cause it was just right there. We were like, oh yeah, let's go to the pizza spot, mom. And we was like, all right. I think it was Jesse who suggested we go there. I don't remember. I know it wasn't me because like I'm more of a pizza on Friday guy, obviously. But everybody was like, but Jesse, I think Jesse suggested it, and everybody was like, all right. I'm like, okay. So we just went in there. We hung out.
Wow.
They have a bunch of Starbucks down there. They actually have some restaurants you'll find here. Like they have a Panda Express down there. McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, was it Popeyes, KFC, like some of the stuff that you'll find in America, they have down there too. They even have a Radio Shack, which shocked me. I'm like, what? I know that's not a restaurant, but still though,
I'm about to say.
that caught me by surprise. Yo, Mrs. Ma, anything you want to add about the Mexico City Safari, anything like that?
It sounds like you had a lot of ups and downs, but generally speaking, you enjoyed the trip, which is good.
Yeah, it was more ups than downs. Pizza, chorizo beans, and then the one thing that we did was this Friday night. Yeah, it was Friday night. We went to a wrestling show, which was funny.
Like with like luchadors.
But, yeah. We saw some luchador wrestling.
Okay.
I mean, like, it was cool. It was fun. Because, like, going to a wrestling live event, it's, like, its own thing. It's really, really fun. Even though, like, I'm looking at it. If I was, like, to watch it from home, I would be like, WWE is so much better. AEW is so much better. Ring of Honor is so much better. Probably TNA/Impact so much better. New Japan so much better. Because of their format, how they did it at that show. But being there, it was still fun, though. It was still fun and hilarious. And I'm sure you saw Trinita's movie that he did while he was down there.
I have not been able to catch it just yet.
Okay, yeah. I would say watch it.
Recommend it? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I highly recommend you watch the last 10 minutes of it. Because he actually recorded at the wrestling show. And of course, I was in it. And I got a shiny Genesis at the wrestling show. And that was in his video. And I was wearing a Lapaka mask. It was actually fun. It was fun. It was funny. It was hilarious. It was cool though.
I'll check it out.
And I also filmed some of it too. So yeah, that was funny.
Sweet.
So, all right. So I think that's all I have about that. Now what I will say is this: the word is that, and actually Payload he actually told us this Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday night. Cause we went over his house, or his father's house, but I would highly advise you all to not go down there by yourself. Because yeah, you will be a target in terms of like getting robbed and stuff like that if you go down there by yourself. So yeah. Try to roll with a group, especially at night. Try to roll with a group, and then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So like I didn't see anything suspicious. And like one time, I will admit, I needed to get some water, so I had to walk to 7-Eleven at night. So I had my eyes peeled, but like at the same time, I didn't see anything suspicious. I guess because they knew that I'm black and you don't mess with black people. I don't know, but But nevertheless, I would say, yeah, don't venture out by yourself, especially at night in Mexico City. That's all I would say about
Words
that.
to live by. Got it.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. So this is not about me now. This is actually about you, because this past month in October, you competed at a Pokemon Go, an official Pokemon Go regional tournament in PvP
Correct.
in Toronto.
Correct. Yeah.
So, okay, so, and like I told you before, I plan on competing in Indiana next year in the spring. So I guess what my first question regarding that is, like, what formalities or what guidelines did you have to follow before you even competed?
Oh, like in terms of like the registration and like the rules?
Well, yeah, like mostly the rules, like the registration. Yeah, I can pretty much figure that out on my own. I'm talking about like when you first get there, because obviously you have to check in, and then what happens after that, but before you start to compete.
Okay, that's kind of a good place to start. So, as most people are aware, it's more of like a Great League format. So it's basically open Great League. You can run any Pokemon that are up to 1500 CP. You build a team of 6, so it's I have 6, pick 3, and the way the tournament works is you have the 6 Pokemon. You choose the 3 when you go into battle, and then you see your other opponent's Pokemon as well that you kind of base your team off of. So you get there, you check in, and then you kind of like have to look in the area because they have it all sectioned off by games. So I had to look around, try and find Pokemon Go, found the area. Now I had a little bit of advantage because I knew a few people there because of me streaming and meeting a couple of other streamers that are there as well. But I also had a friend. I had a couple of friends, like locals, that came to the tournament not to compete. They just came to just to watch. So it was nice to have a couple fans just to be there. But you get there, you chat with some people. Obviously, if you get there early, you gotta wait. But then they have like their little stage where they tell you the rules, what's gonna happen. Make sure you check in with the app, and then once you do that, then you just have to keep an eye on when your battles are starting, because they have like all the tables and they tell you what table number to go to. I do want to say it is very, very organized in regards to like knowing where your table is, because they have all the table numbers lined up very nicely. The only really critique that I have in terms of the process is after the first round, you kind of have to just keep your eyes peeled on the app, because if you don't, there's like penalties if you are late to your matches, because they want to keep it going in regards to the timing, because they only have a certain amount of time they can have the venue. So I know that's why they have to make sure they're keeping up to pace with the matches. They have a general timeline, and you stick to it. But it was a lot of fun. I made it through to 4 rounds. A couple people saw I did get to the 3rd round, and they put me up on the stream, and I faced a very, very skilled battler as well. I believe his name was trainer. I think it was Frank. Was that the name? I'm trying to remember the exact name.
That name Frank. Maybe Frank.
Yeah,
Onion,
Frank Onion. There you go. That was the name. Yeah. He's a really nice guy. You get to, so when he puts you on stream, you get a little bit of time to prepare, and you're backstage. You talk to your opponent a little bit, get to know them. He's a nice guy. Got to chat a little bit, get to know him, and it's fun to be on there, and then everyone's just watching you. But the pressure is on, because you have so many eyes just watching you, and you want to win. But at the end of the day, I go there and I'm just like, everyone's telling me this guy's really good. I play the best I can. I have some fun, and that's that. So I know I kind of rambled there. I know there's so much I could talk about with the tournament itself, but I think if you're gonna go, try to have some fun with it, because everyone's there to win, but you gotta learn from the battles. That's the main thing.
Okay, so yeah, that was a lot said there. Let me backtrack real quick. But first off, let me explain what I have on the stream. So I have the bracket. Like, I just happened to find it with ease. So yeah, you was in Group C. You made it to round 3, and it was Onion Frank, who I actually met in person myself. And then they sent you down to the losers bracket, and you were here. And then you lost to Medini. I have no clue who that is.
I met him. He's another local guy that lives down in I think it was London. He said he lives around.
You say he's local, so like there's a London in Canada.
Yep, there's a London in Canada.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting.
Yep.
All right. So before I get to my question, I want to point out one other thing. You are not the other name-worthy name who compete in this tournament. As y'all can, I'm not sure y'all can read this name, chat. We have the cruise ship,
yes,
who was also the same group as Lord Drew. He actually had a first round bye, which I was shocked to see, by the way. And he lost to Pancake, Pancake is no joke, by the way. And then he lost to Exa BB. So he didn't win any games, which I thought was funny. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. All right, so back to everything you said. So I guess my question is, you mentioned like the beginning process, how you pick your 6 member. Yeah, that's so that's pretty much standard.
Before you actually compete, you have to make sure that when you register, you put your 6 in.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we talking like, cause when did you register? Like,
I registered.
I'm assuming you did a month in advance.
I did it like a month and a half in advance.
Wow. So you have to put in your 6 there, and you can't change them anything.
Yeah, I probably should put that. You have up until like the day of to book them, like to pick your Pokemon. They only allow you to put them in like 2 weeks before. Like they let you put them in starting 2 weeks before the actual day, so you don't get too much time to put them in. But you have plenty of time to think about it.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you registered a month and a half before the tournament.
Yep.
And you had from that point until 2 weeks prior to pick your 6 Pokemon. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. It's the other way around. So once you're 2 weeks closer to the event, then you have from that point up until the day of to book your Pokemon.
Okay. So wait a minute. So hold on. Now I'm confused. So when you registered, you don't have to submit any Pokemon, right?
Yeah, that happens later on.
Okay. So then from 2 weeks prior to the day before, you have to pick your 6.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a second. So then,
there were lots of skill battles there, believe me.
Where do you submit your Pokemon? Is it the same website you did the registration, or you have to go to the table at the actual event?
No. So it's a website that's linked to the registration website. So you have to like make an account, and then you have to select your Pokemon on that website where you made that account on. It's a whole process. It takes a little bit of time to understand it, but essentially, once you lock in those Pokemon, it'll come up with like a green check mark, and then the Pokemon will be highlighted in green, and then you know that your Pokemon are all locked in. Because I was worried that I was gonna get to this tournament and I wasn't gonna be locked in. Like I was gonna be like, oh no, I didn't pick my Pokemon. They won't let me play. But thankfully, the process did work, and I was able to lock them in the day before. But it is interesting how there is such a long process to book the Pokemon rather than just having it integrated into the registration website.
Oh, okay. All right. So like the day before the tournament starts. So at this point, I'm assuming you put in your Pokemon already, right? So day before the tournament starts, do you have to do anything? Well, I know you have to check in. If memory says it correctly, right?
Yeah, you come to the venue. That's your check-in.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I remember I went to one in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I was there on that Friday. And I watched people check in, but I didn't know what all they did, and if they did anything else after they checked in.
Nope. So once you get your badge, you're good to go.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now let's move on to the first day. So it's the first day of the tournament. Is there anything that you have to do on the first day before you start competing?
No, not really. Just gotta be there on time, and then just keep an eye on what time your bracket starts the battles, and then watch that app that you had up there with the brackets to see where you're battling at which table, because it'll tell you on this like bracket here when it's live what table that you have to go to for your battle, and they'll have the phone set up for you.
Okay, so I'm assuming they're gonna make you download an app that.
No. So the app is already downloaded on the phones, and what you have to do after that is just log in with your Facebook or your Google account.
Oh no, not that phone. I'm talking about like how you know what table you're gonna be
Oh,
at.
you have to go to
Is
this
there an
link.
app
This
for
link
that?
here. This bracket, the one you're showing on stream here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you go here. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, the tables are like right here. Can I see like group A, 1, 2, 3?
And on top of each bracket, it would tell you a table number.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see
No,
that.
you wouldn't because it's over. But when it's live, it'll tell you what table number that you're supposed to be at.
Oh yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I recall seeing that in the past. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So basically, you keep up with this website, just
exactly.
like all the viewers do. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So in my case, I probably won't leave the tables unless I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's
But they give you like a 5-minute grace period, and they usually tell you your table and time, so you don't really have to rush to get to the table. They give you time to prepare before you actually go into the battles.
Okay. So speaking of that, let me go back to Group C.
Yeah.
So where's it at? Right here. This should be the winners bracket. So okay. So you had your match against. Oh, that's ironic. You had your match in round 1 against the guy that beat the cruise ship and knocked them out the tournament. Exabibi or she, I don't know. They. We're gonna say they. So you had your match against them, and you beat them. And then you found out that your next match is against Wolfrogachu. Did you do any like reviewing on your opponent and what Pokemon they were using? Or anything like that?
Wait, I didn't face Wolfrogachu, did I?
Yep, yeah, that was your round 2 match.
Oh, that one, yes. Yeah, so when you get there, you have your cart, your paper of all your Pokemon, and then they have theirs. So what you do is you exchange those, and you get to see their team, and based off of that, you get to kind of determine how you want to play your team based on what they're running, what you expect. Because you look at it, and I think the main thing you want to kind of determine is what Pokemon can you lead with that has the best possibility of either winning the lead against most of their Pokemon, or at least being able to tough it out in a neutral matchup. And then your switch is, okay, if they bring that Pokemon that I don't like, what do I switch into that can at least take it out? And then your third Pokemon is coverage for the rest of the team.
Okay, so let me try asking it again. I'm not sure you understand my question. So, all right, you beat, where's that first match? You beat Exabibi, and then you find out that your next opponent is Wolfrogachu. Yep. Before you get to the table, like, do you do any reviewing on their Pokemon?
No, you do it at the
table. Before you get to the table? Okay, so you can only do it at the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only place that I was aware of that I could see their Pokemon.
Okay, so you did mention something that I want to talk about, and that is like your sheet of paper. So obviously you had a sheet of paper or a notebook or something like that where you had your 6 Pokemon in there, right? So was there anything else in there like fast moves and how many fast moves need to go up before you launch your charge moves, or like was there anything else in your notebook besides your 6 Pokemon?
No, it doesn't tell anything else. It just tells you the Pokemon they're running. It tells you like if they're shadow, non-shadow, and if they're best buddy or not. But
no, not theirs. I'm talking about yours.
Mine.
Yeah, I'm talking about yours. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but apparently, and I'll tell you this, going forward with the tournaments, the cards that have your Pokemon and the like if they're shadow, non-shadow that you give to the opponents, they're gonna actually require you to have the fast move and the charge move shown on them as well going forward.
Ooh,
so it adds a new level of like baiting now, because now you'll know what moves the other Pokemon will have.
Wow, okay.
Just a heads up in case you're wondering, because I was surprised that, you know, they're gonna actually show the moves, because that was fine. I'm thinking they know the Pokemon, the moves are half the fun, trying to figure out what they have.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Now they're changing it up.
They try to make it easy.
Yep, they're changing it up.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. That is crazy. So.
Oh, and also, I will let you know this. Whether you compete or you don't compete, because this is a nice thing for people to know if they ever want to just attend the regionals. If you're there as even a viewer, you get exclusive spawns off the lure modules.
That is true. I can't confirm that.
Okay,
Yes,
so you're
that
aware
is
of that.
true.
And this year they had
Yeah.
Carbink as one of the spawns. So that's a pretty
Oh,
good
wow.
one to
Okay.
have for PvP because as an XL in Great League, it is pretty ferocious.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, I can confirm that because I've been to like all three types of events: of regional, international, and worlds. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar with the exclusive spawns, especially at worlds. Oh my gosh,
Were they really good?
Oh gosh, they was amazing. Yeah, we had unknowns
Ooh.
that was spawning there. And one of them was like an exclusive unknown. Let me see if I can find it. It was an exclusive unknown. I don't remember which one it was. Off the top of my head, I think it was Rye. Was it
Ooh,
Rye?
I'm still missing that one.
Yeah, it was Rye. It was Rye, and this could be shiny. And it was funny because I got like that first day. I think what day was that? Oh shoot. Okay, let's do this. And it was funny because it was also mentioned in Training Tips video again, which was also hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. The 12th. So that was because one day I had like 10 shinies, 10 shiny unknowns on one day.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like Y and O. They were the only unknowns spawning. I had a bunch of O's, and keep in mind we had shiny unknown O at GoFest Osaka. Yeah. So I had that prior. So I had my redemption. Where is redemption anyway? There it is. There's redemption. And then that was also GoFest. The A had to be GoFest. That's GoFest. Here it is. So on the 10th, let me see. That was 1, 2. Yeah, it was on the 10th of August. Yeah, it was on the 10th of August. Well, no, the 10th and the 11th. Or was it the 11th? No, it was the 11th. I don't know. But yeah, I know I had like, I wonder they messed up the time. Let me see. I don't remember. I don't feel like getting that video back up either. Okay. But I think it was August the 11th. August the 11th. I had like 10 shiny unknowns that day. And then the funny thing was in Training Tips video, I asked him and Tom, I'm like, are we leaving Unknown City? He was like, yes, we're leaving Unknown City. He was like, what do you mean? You got 10 of them. And then he turned to the camera, like, go watch Tru Inferno's video. It was crazy. But yeah. But yeah, these events, they have exclusive spawns. And another thing that, and you could probably chime in more on this. They also have like side events for those who are spectating.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that they had a little tournaments throughout the second day for people just to join and have fun. You do have to, I believe, pay for those ones as well. Unfortunately, they're not free. But yeah, they had one where well, because one of them gives you those battle points that you can rack up to try and get that free trip to Hawaii for Worlds. So everyone's on the race for that.
Yeah. Okay, and also they had some like prizes there as well. Okay, cool. Yeah. I know about the prizes. I didn't know they do the battle points there.
Yeah, that was one of just only one tournament though on the second day. I did miss it, unfortunately. I was a little late coming in on the second day, so I didn't make it for that, but that's okay. Give some points to people who are actually gonna need them.
Okay, that's what's up. Let's switch back over to here. So that's before I do that. Who won this tournament? It was JJan.
Mr. JJan.
I know who that was. So out of the final 8, there was only one person I recognized or I met, and that's Rise to Occasion, who actually helped me out at Worlds. He got me a spectator pass, so I was able to attend the event. I was able to do the Pokemon Go event there. And then, he helped me out with that. So, yeah, shout out to Rise to Occasion for that.
I didn't really get a chance to talk to him much because he was always flooded with tons of people around him. But I know him as a pretty good battler. I've seen his name around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's good. He's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's switch back over here. So, chat. Do y'all have any questions regarding Lord Drew, regarding competing at a regional tournament? If you have a question for him or myself in terms of just attending one of these, let him know in the chat now. Michael, thank you for becoming a member. And Science Type, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Welcome. So, but actually, I do have a question. You know Maria, right?
Maria.
I forgot how you pronounce her Twitch name. Maria Squid would definitely know.
Oh, Miraculous?
Yeah, something like that. Miraculous or something like
yeah.
that. She was actually there. Did you see her?
No, was she playing PvP or was she playing Scarlet and Violet, like VGC?
So she was doing Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I didn't really mix with many people that were doing BGC, like the VGC side of things, because I was mainly just hanging out with the Pogo players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know there were some people there from VGC playing, and then I also had a couple of people ask me, "Did you meet this person?" And I'm like, "No, because I met the Pogo players. It's my first time going to a PvP tournament. I wanted to get to know the players there first."
Oh yeah. So the one question is, would you do coaching?
You're asking the wrong player, unfortunately. I have a big weakness, which is why you would not want coaching from me, and that's that I do not usually count the fast moves. That's my one weakness when it comes to PvP. I know that eventually I should learn the counts for different moves to get better at the game. But for now, I'm just doing it for the fun of it, enjoying, the aspect of community, getting to meet people, and, going at my own pace. Having fun.
So yeah, I can chime in on that. That was my thing as well. And I remember there was an online tournament that I did when the Silk Road was a thing. And I took part in it. And I was like writing down all these Pokemon that was going to be at this tournament, and I was trying to like get all the fast counts, and I had all these notes. So I'm like, okay, I'm facing this Pokemon. Okay, let me count 1, 2, and I would count. So I would do it that way. Obviously, gonna be harder to do it at a real life in game or not in game in person tournament. So now I'm at a point where I could just like sense it, just about. When I do GBL, I'll be like, okay, they're about to use their charge move. Let me switch right here. And sometimes I'll get it, other times I won't, but. Yeah, I need to get into counting as well.
Even with that, True, the one thing I'll tell you is some people actually throw the extra fast move because they expect the person to catch. So,
that's true.
Just because you have the counts, you have to know the player you're facing and if they're going to do that, because then there's even the more big brain players where they actually throw more than one. They throw 2 fast moves because they think they're going to catch on the one after it.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, there's that possibility.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it and throw on the fast move. The best plays are the ones where you can throw in between the fast moves, like the ones that have 2 turns or 3 turns, because then you're guaranteed to throw your charge move and they can't switch out.
Right, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she was in that tournament. I think if she only did 4 games and then she dropped out because she was overwhelmed. It made me so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Actually, that's like one of the reasons why I want to go to Hawaii, because she lives in Hawaii, so she's gonna go to World. So I can meet up. Yeah.
There you go.
Still find it funny you ran into Caleb while playing Unite the other night. Squid, who's Caleb again?
No, True, you can. No, not to be too. Oh my goodness, Caleb Peng. Does that ring a bell?
Caleb Payne?
Yeah, he's one of the showcasters for the PvP tournament.
Oh, duh. Oh, okay. Yeah,
he also plays United.
I know him by a different name. Oh, yeah. Me and him, we cool. Yeah,
okay, good.
I knew him by I want to say I know him by a different name. I don't know. I don't know. Probably because I woke up too late.
I was scolding Squid the other day about it when he ran into the guy in Unite, and I'm looking at Squid, and I'm like, dude, you have to know who this is. If you're ever gonna play PvP again on stream, you have to know who this guy is.
Yeah. Let me see. Next question. Which Pokemon you think will be making a major impact next season? So before you answer that, the next season starts in, when does it start? It should be starting this Thursday, I believe, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Let me check. It might be Thursday. Oh, Friday. Yeah, Friday's the first.
Okay, so yeah, which Pokemon you think would make a major impact?
For some odd reason, I've been seeing a lot of Arctibax in GBL for Catch Cup. Now, I don't know why that happened. I've only really started noticing them after the regional tournament that I attended. So, if anything, I feel like more people are going to have access to it with the new season, because obviously they're still going to be spawning. Fingers crossed. And, it being, a rare spot, hopefully people are going to get a chance to get it. I think it's probably going to be making its return soon because it's pretty good.
And wait, what's this Pokemon
so
called?
You know Frigibax?
Oh, Fridge.
The evolution of that, the middle stage.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I did see somebody use that.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
It was this weekend's tournament that was like in a different country. I did see somebody win with that, no less.
Yeah,
too. I didn't involve one. Okay.
I think as time goes on, it'll get better. Yeah.
So what happened was I was working like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. I had that tournament up, so that's why I knew about it. And I see MS Champ was in there. I'm like, what? She's up this late.
Oh, her schedule is crazy. I see her sometimes up at 1 a.m. I see her, and I'm like, but I know it's just funny when you run into her. She doesn't have like a real schedule, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
You can just find her anywhere.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. She's a cool person in person as well. Cause we met at internationals, when he was in crappy Columbus. What year was that? Was that 2022? I think it was 2022. Yeah, it had to be 2022. Was it 20? Yeah, it was 2022. Yeah. That's where we met in person there. So
yeah, I can attest to that. She's fun. She got me to floss with a guy from France. I'm sure you probably saw that clip.
Actually, I didn't. Not
no?
yet.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to send you that later. Yeah, there's a guy by the name of Jojo Go Dancer. She had me floss with this guy.
Oh, okay. I thought she flossed with you.
I wanted to get her to do it, but she doesn't know how to floss yet, so that's a work in progress.
Which is weird. She is somewhat. I feel like she is somewhat of a dancer, but I don't know. Maybe if she's drinking.
Really? Oh, so yeah. Oh, exclusive content. You're so niche.
Yeah, she's a bit of a. She got a bit of a wild side, based on what I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Let's see. Kados, what's up? Kados, what's up?
It's not crappy.
Look, y'all should be in a crappy mood after yesterday. But y'all still have a shot to get in. Y'all just need Florida State to lose. Y'all need Georgia to beat Alabama. Y'all need, who else is there? Oregon to lose. Well, that game don't matter. And then there was one more game y'all need. Texas to lose. Y'all have a shot. Y'all have a shot to get in. It's there. But yeah. Okay, where is that? No, that's not a part of the tournament. No. Let me see. Everybody laughing at K-Dubs and stuff. All right. I'm trying to think. Oh, I got a question. Yeah. I know it's in another country for you since you're based in Canada, but are you planning on attending either the internationals, which are going to be in New Orleans, or are you planning on going to Hawaii?
Oh, see, the problem with internationals is it's too close to when I want to go to, what is it? The regionals in Vancouver. Because I'm planning, I'll tell you, I'm planning to go to Vancouver for regionals in March, and I'm also planning. So this is another one that it's not confirmed, but I'm confirming myself that I want to go wherever the Go Tour is going to be hosted. I want to go to that as well this year because I've never been able to go to one of those in person since they did it last year.
Oh, Go Tour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
which there obviously are rumors of where it's going to be. It's not confirmed just yet, but.
Yeah, it's not confirmed.
Like, if it's anywhere in the States, like, I'm down to come to meet people there because I saw last year's. It looked like a fun time, and I would love to meet people. But the problem with, I don't plan on going to probably international because it's too close to those two trips then.
So, okay. So, let me get everybody up to speed. So, the one you talk about, Vancouver, that is in March 22nd to the 24th.
Yeah, and then when's the international?
That's in June.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, there's some time. Yeah, it's normally in June. Let me find it. But first, I see the one that I want to go to. It's in May 3rd to the 5th. That would be in Indianapolis. So that's the one that I would be going to compete. You say there was another regional that you're trying to go to, or no?
No. Those are the two for now.
Oh, just that Vancouver?
Yeah, probably Go Fest.
Okay.
That'll be around Go Fest time.
The international. Let me get the exact date for it. Where are you? So where is it? There it is, right here. So yeah, that one's going to be on June 7th to the 9th in New Orleans.
Okay.
Now I won't be going to that one because I kind of graduated from internationals.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that, and they have not announced the dates for Worlds, which I'm assuming gonna be in August.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
All right, let me catch up on chat. Let's see what, because a lot happened. Let me see what got. You were expecting y'all to blow us out, but we should have one if you take away the 2 bonehead throws. So Kato, the second one, the second pick, your QB got hit. It was affected. Your QB got affected by that throw. All right, let me see. Jalen Hurts won your fantasy football matchup. Man, they should have lost that game, man. I needed the Eagles to lose that game, but they didn't. So that annoyed me. Yeah, I had no. Yeah, see, that's weird. Okay, so, and then, what about Worlds? You thinking of? Oh, you say you want to do? Well, say though, that's like gonna be if they do a Go Tour. That's going to be in February.
Yeah,
more than likely. And then, so I can speak on this year's Go Tour, which was in Vegas since I went. It was fun. The park they chose was crappy as heck. It was massive, and it was like part of it was a desert as well. And the weather was crazy. It was like in the morning and during the evening it was chilly, but like high noon it was hot. It was crazy. So it was kind of like Mexico, but worse.
So I guess to answer your question though, I currently don't plan to go to international or Worlds. But, you know, maybe with time, it might change depending on, you know, my circumstances and if I'm able to attend them.
Okay. Gamer, what's up? Then so to live stream, he had a wide receiver open. Oh, yeah. Well, K-Does, I don't know which game you talk about, but I know, what's his name? Josh Allen had a wide receiver open. That annoyed me. Yeah. But, I think, was there another question I had about PvP?
Yeah, feel free to ask me any questions. You got me for the night.
Yeah. Okay, pause on that. But
hey yo, the Tru. I meant you have me for questions.
Okay, well, he wasn't specific,
gosh.
but chat. Is there any questions that you have for Laura Drew about competing at a regional, about PvP regionals, international worlds as a whole? And I guess those questions would go to me as well. Oh, you talk about that game? Oh, okay. Was he? Well, I guess he was open. Like he wasn't being tackled immediately, but yeah, there's that. But yeah, back on topic, chat. Any questions regarding regionals, internationals, or worlds? So now regarding your Go Tour comment, nobody knows anything about it. Like I can confirm that nobody knows anything about it. Not even the content creators and inside. Nobody knows about it. Like
really?
Like you said, there's rumors.
They haven't even told the actual the insider scoop on the people who are sponsored. Oh,
no,
wow.
Not yet.
Okay, that's good to know.
Now, I'm gonna speculate and say that we might know tomorrow. I don't know. We as in like those of us in inside, we might know tomorrow. I don't know.
Can I come back on the show tomorrow?
No, there won't be a show tomorrow.
I'm only messing with you. We'll find out in a week where it's gonna be located, most likely.
Yeah, it's either. I'm guessing we'll find out either this week or next week. I know Mrs. Mime, she was live streaming on Twitch playing Sims 4, trying to hatch 100 babies or something. I don't know what she was doing.
Oh yeah,
but they were talking about it. Yeah, they were talking about like, oh, what do you think it's gonna be? They mentioned San Diego. I didn't catch what else they mentioned. I was setting up for my show, and then obviously they talked about LA, which is the rumored location.
Yep.
So I have no clue. At this moment, I have no clue where it is. I'm just assuming that it's going to be somewhere West Coast. That's the only thing I got. It's going to be somewhere
anywhere
West Coast.
On the southern borders of the states, mainly because it still needs to be somewhere warm for it to be hosted. They're not going to put it like if people really think they're going to do it anywhere, like for example Seattle, like you're dreaming. It's too cold.
No. Now the reason why I say West Coast is because they did it in Vegas, and that's West Coast, and that's not South. So, and then like LA, that's West Coast, and that's South Cali. Yeah, that is South Cali. So yeah, it had to be somewhere warm. So yeah, I wouldn't mind it being like in Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. Texas. If they're gonna go Florida, Hello, I'm gonna come down, grab my Carnivines, grab my Maractus if we're down south enough. That sounds like fun.
I mean, like, as long as it's not in Miami Beach, I don't think it'll be
Why?
Miami
What's
Beach,
wrong
but it
with
cannot
that?
be in
What's wrong
Miami
with Miami
Beach.
Beach, if you don't mind me asking?
So the restaurants, they like to charge you extra fees. It's ridiculous down there.
Like,
So I'm like, yo, go to a McDonald's or
surcharge?
something like that. You
Like
say
a
what?
surcharge?
So I don't know what they call it. So you got obviously got your taxes, and then you got like one or two other fees, and then you got your gratuity on top of that. So they may add like 3 or 4 different things on top of your bill. It's ridiculous.
Wow. Oh, also,
So there's like,
sorry, just be mindful of chat. Looks like there was a question in there as well from Sportnet.
oh, okay, yeah, I'll get to that in a second. The last thing I'll say about Miami Beach is this: there's only 2 restaurants that are not a fast food chain that I would recommend you go to. One of them is something by DJ Khaled, his restaurant, and the other one is like a Rolling Out restaurant. They are relatively fair with their charges, so, and their food is good too. So those are the only 2 restaurants I recommend going. Anywhere else, no. All right, so he said, what do you recommend for someone who will attend their first in-person Pokemon event? So, okay, so you have to be more specific here. You could be talking about a tournament. You could be talking about a Go Fest. You could be talking about a city safari. You have to be more specific here. I'm assuming you're talking about a PvP tournament.
I would go generals though, honestly, because if an in-person event for Pokemon, like they could even be talking about like it could be for Go, it could be for VGC, right?
Oh yeah, you be talking about a tournament. Yeah. That's
anything.
True too. But I'm assuming he's talking about Go.
Okay, if we're talking about Go, I would say the main thing you'd want to do is make sure you're prepared with obviously your battery packs, right? Make sure that you don't run out of charge. Come dressed accordingly, you know, wherever you're going with the weather, make sure you're dressed accordingly for that. And maybe try and do some research on the city in terms of places to go after like you're done with your event, because half the fun of going to these cities, like, and this is what I'm going to tell everybody here, half the fun of going to a new city or a new country is experiencing and exploring the city for what it's worth. Like when I went to New York, and I know I'm kind of going off topic here, and I'll try and reel it back in.
Oh boy!
I took an entire day, like the Sunday, just to explore the city with my friends that I went to travel with, because I went for Pokemon Go. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to meet everyone, but I wanted a day to go and explore the city as well. Because if you're gonna be somewhere new, half the fun is just exploring and learning about the city itself.
Okay, so if we talking about like a typical Pokemon Go event, like a Pokemon Go Fest or a city tour or city safari rather, or Go tour, that makes sense. I will say that makes sense. I would probably put a lot of emphasis on the research in terms of that city. Especially if you know the reputation they have. So like, for example, New York City. Obviously it's the 8th wonder of the world. You know, it's like the most popular city in America. It's between that or LA. I'll probably give it to New York. And it's one of the most popular cities in the world. But at the same time, you still got like neighboring New York City. You still got Brooklyn, still got the Bronx, you still got Harlem, still got Queens. And those are what I would call thug types of cities. And I guess Mrs. Mime could actually co-sign that, and Squid could co-sign that as well. So like, if you're in the wrong part of New York by yourself, yeah, you could get in trouble. So yeah, I probably say do your research in terms of like what is safe, what isn't, things of that nature.
Yeah, like I funny enough, you're gonna laugh when I tell you this. So you know the northern parts of Central Park, like that side of the city. So like, I guess that's sort of like Harlem area. Now that I'm looking at it on the map.
Yep, that is Harlem area.
I took the bus off of Randall's Island, and I thought it'd be a good idea to walk from like the streets from there when I got off the island back to the mainland, all the way down to Central Park. And boy, was I wrong, Tru. Boy, was I wrong. I'm like walking down that street, and I'm like, this area seems so run down and so sketchy. Like I had one, there was literally a dude just like yelling like a psychotic person in front of me, and I'm like, I'm gonna let his attention draw everyone away from me.
Yeah,
you gotta be careful.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos in New York. There's a lot of weirdos in New York too.
So it was a fun experience that I didn't really touch many people about, but because I was originally gonna take the subway down to like Manhattan area. But I said, you know what? I want to go to Central Park. I'm almost there. Let's just walk a couple blocks. And I'm like, that was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. And actually, one thing, I'm about to go back to GoFest last year. I had no clue that Seattle had a theft problem, like people break into cars. I had no clue about that until what's his name? I think it was Ice Cold Brad who told me, who actually lives up there. So I think he told me about it. So I had no clue that was a thing. Even though I wasn't renting a car, miss and go, but
oh, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, I had no clue that was a thing, and I had no clue that people like to rob people up there too, like pickpocket rather. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's new. So, and that's why I did that one video, and it got some decent numbers. So there's that. Yeah, Drew, you was baby brave for doing that. Yeah, see, yeah, even Squid saying, yeah,
but I made it. I'm alive. I just kept my head down, looked at my phone, was aware of the surroundings. You know, didn't bump into anybody by accident and make them mad.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get to what I think the original question was about, and that's like going to a PvP tournament, like an official PvP tournament. So there's a lot of stuff to do if you're a spectator. So, and I really learned this when I was there at regionals this year in Fort Wayne, Indiana. First of all, you can shop there. They got a bunch of plushies, Pokemon cards there, and like other stuff there as well. So you can actually shop there. That's cool. There's side events that you can take part in. Apparently, they're gonna cost you money to do that. So, you know, be wary of that. And then they also have like video game systems there that you can actually go and just play whatever. Like they have the overrated GameCube there. They have the greatest of all time Nintendo 64 there. And of course they had like Pokemon games for you to play on those systems as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff for you to do besides just sitting there and watch people compete. So in terms of a Pokemon tournament, there's a lot you can do that. And actually, Drew, I'm not sure if you know this. This is the last time I talk about it before we move on. At regionals, the company or the group that organized regionals, they're not the same group that organized international and worlds. I forgot who it is. Because what happened was, when I was going to Fort Wayne, I tried to get a media pass. But Niantic got in touch with them. They was like, no, they don't do that. Whereas I went to internationals last year. I was able to get a media pass last year.
That sounds very backwards.
Yeah, because the Pokemon Company, they won internationals and they won worlds. But they hire another company to do regionals since there's so many of them. So they're like, you know, we're going to get other people to do that. And then they do their own thing or whatever in terms of like how they run it and whether or not they give out media passes or not. Although, one content creator, I had no clue who this was at regionals. He did get a media pass, but I don't know. I guess he worked with the Pokemon Company directly. But nobody who worked with Niantic, not me, not what's that group called? Go Stadium. Neither one of us got a media pass. Like we had to show up and buy our own ticket to get in regionals. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that.
How much does it cost?
I think it was $10 or $20 at the door. I don't remember.
It?
Yeah, just to spectate at the door.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was cheaper if you like got it in advance, you know, online. I think it was like 12 or something. I don't remember. But at the door, I think it was like 20. So I'm like, okay, I used to pay this when I go to the club. So whatever.
I think that makes sense if you convert it, because I think my friend said it was like $25 to watch in Canadian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you want to participate in the battles, it's like $100 Canadian.
Yeah, it was high. I think they raised it to 75 USD.
Yeah, which
based on what I was told.
What I paid. Yeah. Expensive.
So yeah, I gotta be cautious of that when I register. Probably gonna register in they're probably gonna start registration for me in February or March. So that's gonna be interesting.
Oh.
All right, so we've been on this topic for too long. That was a fun topic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch over to something that I'm got half emotions about, and that is the return of Shadow Articuno raids. So I showed this off early in the stream, but I got 3 shiny Shadow Articunos.
Nice.
So I'm not exactly thrilled about this thing returning. Although because of the fact that it returned, I did get 2 more. But I'm still not exactly thrilled. But at the same time, I am happy that I got 2 more the same day. So I guess my question for you is, are you excited that Shadow Articuno returned after it been in the raids for like what 2 months straight prior to this?
Yeah, no, not really. My take on shadow raids is a lot different from other people. Like, I kind of just passively do a couple and that's that, because I'm not really hunting the shadow shinies. But like, if I can take the chance to get the raids, I'll do them. It's just like I'm not gonna spend an entire day just to grind that out. Like, that's my perspective. So not really excited. But I mean, for me, I'm just thinking, why didn't they give the other ones more time? Like, they gave Articuno 3 months back in the summer, and then they say, "Oh, we'll give 1 month for Zapdos, 1 month for Moltres, and oh look, Articuno's back." Didn't make sense.
And don't forget a weekend for Lugia.
Well, that one kind of stuck to the ideal idea of Mewtwo, where they only give you like the weekend.
But we never had a Shadow Mewtwo raid. Oh yeah, we did, we did. But no, that was even longer.
That was a day, wasn't it?
No, it was longer than a day.
Was?
Well, at the very least, that one was a weekend. But I felt like we had that for a month too.
Mewtwo?
I don't remember.
No. Mewtwo was only a weekend that I'm aware of.
I don't remember. I know I got the shiny Saturday and Sunday. So after that, I was done with Mewtwo, with Shadow Mewtwo. So I don't remember if it was a weekend or a month. I don't remember. Chat, help me out here. We need more Lugia. I agree. We do need more Lugia ones.
Lugia loves me, by the way. True. I got the shiny from the Shadow raids in 2 tries.
Oh, that's crazy. Like I did do a video when I tried to do it that one day. I couldn't do it the second day. I was busy, but especially since the first one kind of messed up. What happened? I don't remember what happened the first time. Squid, what happened?
What are we talking about? Are we talking about in terms of the Shadow raid?
Lugia. Yeah, he said Lugia.
Lugia.
He said something happened. The first one was kind of messed up. I'm like, what happened?
Okay, I'm a little bit lost.
We remember exactly what happened.
But yeah, I swear Mewtwo didn't get much time either. It was kind of like they pulled a FOMO moment on that one where you only had a couple days to raid and that was it. Because I only did like 10 raids for that thing and that was it. It was gone. It came and went that weekend.
Let me see. So yeah, that was on May the 27th and May the 28th, and then I guess it was just that weekend. I remember I got it. I got the shiny on Saturday and that Sunday.
Yeah, because then after that they brought the Articuno into raids for the weekends. That's when they started it.
Okay, so I guess they had 2 days for that one. So yeah, we need more days for those. I agree. We need more days. You still don't have a shiny Shadow Articuno, but you know worse. Okay. Shiny. Oh yeah, that's right. The shiny eyes were not on. Yeah, for Lugia. I did hear about that.
Wait, what?
They were not on. Yeah, Squid said the shiny eyes were not on for a while, if he remembered correctly. I think something like that did happen.
I thought that was,
and the messed up thing
was for Zapdos.
Was that for Zapdos? Oh, you know what? It might have been for another bird. I don't know.
Zapdos, I know they had a weekend where it wasn't on for the shiny. And then they gave us like a Friday for a makeup. And they also gave
they did. Back. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, that did happen. It could have happened to both. I don't know.
If it happened with Lugia,
I just remember that Lugia raid was on the same weekend as Otta's Ready.
And it was the same weekend as the Toronto Regionals.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Funny how we came back to that, but I'm gonna let that be.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. So
see?
So I take it you do not have a shiny Shadow Articuno in your collection?
No, I only have, in terms of like Shadow Shiny Legendaries, I think the only one that I actually have, fun enough, is the Lugia. Shiny and Shadow. Let me just go check that for you quickly. Oh, I got the Zapdos as well because I was raiding that crazy trying to get the Hundo. Because that's the only bird Hundo I'm missing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it hates me. I've done like too many raids for Zapdos. 198?
Hold up. Why did not count Shadow Mewtwo a legendary? What the heck?
Yeah, that's a legendary.
Yeah, they counted regular Mewtwo as a legendary, but not Shadow Lugia as a legendary. That's why I'm like, what the heck? So yeah, I only have Mewtwo and Articuno as the shiny shadows. So let me see. I know I got that one on the 27th. That was the Saturday. Yeah, next one was the next day, the 28th. Okay, cool, cool. All right. So, chat, what do you guys think about the return of Shadow Articuno? Do you have the shiny already? Do you still need the shiny? Are you going to be trying to get the shiny?
Oh, so Squid said for both of them. So it was for Lugia and it was for the Zapdos. So then I got lucky on the Lugia because I did it on the Saturday and that was my second raid in the afternoon that I got the shiny.
It might have been a scenario where it was a ton thorn for those out east, like New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah.
And then they turned it on by the time it got to us.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Which is ironic since Michael, what's his name, the director, he was out there for Mewtwo, which is hilarious. And it was working fine when he was out there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got 2 shiny Shadow Articunos? I think I seen your video where you got 1.
Yeah.
I think you did a video where you got 1 squid. I don't remember.
Watching that too.
But as y'all can clearly see, chat, I got 3. Silver was like, meh.
I don't blame them. Like,
yeah, I don't blame them either.
Articuno, we've had enough of it. People want something new. You gave it 3 months.
Right. That's why I'm torn, because I'm like, why we got this back? And I already got 1, but at the same time, because they brought it back, I end up getting 2 more in the same day. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to feel about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting right there. All right, chat. Any other? Yeah, we need to push this up. Any other comments about Shadow Articuno before we move on to the next topic? We got 3 more topics to do in like 21 minutes.
I'm sorry, we took so much time with the other 2 topics.
No, it's not your fault. Yeah, that PvP topic was like, I was really interested in that one. So
I can help out with that though and give you some information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially since I plan on competing myself, so yeah.
You better win, Tru. I'll be rooting for you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, if I win, that's a free trip to Hawaii for me.
Well, no. Oh, so Tru. That's something I should clear up as well. So even if you win, you're invited to regionals, but you still have to, or to worlds, but you still have to pay for your own trip.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
It's just that you secure your spot at the tournament. Because I was asking people around. I'm like, okay, so you win, you get your trip for it. They're like, no, you just are qualified for the world tournament.
Okay, I was wondering. I thought I heard different, but even though I heard different, I'm like, how they gonna pay for this many people to go to Yokohama?
No, they're not.
What the heck? That made no sense to me.
That's what that battle point system is.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, look like there's no more questions about Articuno, so we can now move on to the next topic, and that would be this month. So let me recap everything that went on in this month in terms of events. So we had the Dia de Muertos. That was on the 1st of the month of November to the 2nd. We had Rupa Community Day. That was on the 5th, and I was in Mexico City for that because of the Sea Safari event. That also happened on that same weekend. We had the Festival of Lights event from the 7th to the 12th. And then on the 11th, we had the Mega Garchomp Raid Day event. And then from the 15th to 19th, it was Fashion Week. And then ongoing right now until tomorrow, it would be the Party Up event. Keep that in mind, that ends tomorrow. And then yesterday, we had the Marie Community Day Classic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So out of all the events that I named, what do you think was the best month? The best event in the month of November? That's the question.
There was so many events that I was trying to pull up the infographic from Pokemon Go to maybe have a better look at it.
It's in the chat. I went to Pokemon Go Hub because they normally have it.
Okay, I'm gonna open that right now because I was trying to go to the Twitter account to see what events we had. Okay.
Best 20k XP for raids. Silver. Wait, what?
I think okay.
Are you talking about for the Mega Garchomp thing?
I think the hypest event for this month was definitely Garchomp. I can't tell you how many people we had out there playing the raids and actually joining us for them. I've never seen that many people since like pre-COVID times. Like it was nuts. Like think of remember when they had elite raids for Hoopa? That was the level of excitement because it was the first time we had something like really hype for a while in the raids, and we had a whole week, we had a whole day for it. So I think that was the hypest, but I think the best one, in terms of like personal preference, is probably Fashion Week. So much was going on for it.
Oh my gosh, they had a lot going on that week or those 4 days or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, actually, surprisingly, yeah, the Mega Goncho raid there. Yeah, there was a lot of people out at my normal grind spot. It wasn't like how it used to be, but it was still people out, which was an improvement for that location. So I think I did like 16 raids and then I called it a wrap. I went in to do other stuff, even though there was like another hour left. I just called it a wrap after that. If I had to pick an event, I would probably roll with Hey, me, what's up? Thanks for the last week. Like the Fashion Week, there was a lot of shiny opportunities with that one. So I can see why people would pick that one. My favorite was the Festival of Lights. Because like that shiny Morelu loved me.
Wait a minute, is that Rocket Lauren? Rocket Lauren.
Oh, you mean me and Lozer? That's Rocket Lauren?
Rocket Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Oh, nice, okay. Oh, nice. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, she might be seeing the ad. I don't know. Oh no, not yet. I don't know. But yeah, I had to go with the Festival of Lights for me. That was my favorite event. But I can see why people would say Fashion Weeks because the amount of shinies that were out there, it was just too short. It was like 4 days, so that was like an issue with me.
My only issue was that it was so late in the season. Like usually this event happens in September, and I sincerely thought they were just skipping Fashion Week this year, but they brought it back in November, and I was happy. But it's so cold out now.
Was it? I thought that was always a November.
No,
event.
it's usually September.
Let me double check. Let's see. I
know I remember things too much sometimes.
November events 2022. Let me see.
Search up Fashion Week 2022 to tell you.
Yeah, the Retros. Spotlight Hour. Other events. Let me see. Tinker Rocket Takeover. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't see it in November last year. Yeah, let me do that then.
Fashion Week 2022.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. It took me to Leak Duck.
Yeah, September 22nd, 27th, 2022 to October 3rd.
When was that? Last year?
And then for 2021, what were the dates for it? September 21st to 28th in 2021. So yeah, that's what I thought. It's usually an earlier event.
Oh wow, yeah, it was in September. Yeah, last year. Yep. Oh wow, that's interesting. I can't think of any reason why they pushed it back. Yeah, I can't think of any reason why they pushed it back.
I can tell you why.
Probably because they had a bunch of events. Okay.
Probably because they were introducing Paldea. Beginning of the month, they're doing lots of Paldea release for the new starters and the new Pokemon, and that lasted like over half of the month.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Okay. Let me see. What does chat say? A lot of people were out for Mega Garchomp in your local community. Some people you hadn't seen in ages came out for it. Wow, okay, nice. Great. Okay. So they need more Mega Raid days. That's what it sounds like. Introduce more Megas like that, and people would be out.
They did Metagross like that. I couldn't tell you how many people would come up for it.
Oh yeah,
That's a hype one. Yeah. Bring out the hype Megas.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I thought I saw something else in chat, but I guess not. Chat, any other thoughts about your best month or your favorite event in the month of November? That's what I want to say. Your favorite event in the month of November. Any more comments or anything you want to share about that? That's what I have for you guys, chat. Before we move on to the worst event in the month of November. So while waiting on chat to catch up with that, let's move on down here. Drew, what do you consider the worst event in the month of November?
Oh, that's so easy for me to tell you. It was the first one, the Dio de Metros. Easy pick. I'm sorry. It just, I don't know. It's too short of an event to really consider an event, in my opinion. Like, you're giving people a day to try and catch. Like for example, I'll tell you my experience with that. I have a sister who doesn't get to play the game much. She goes out maybe once or twice a week, and she didn't really get to catch the Cubones because they made them really rare, and then they're only giving them a day to catch it. Plus, there was the collection challenge. So how do you expect to be able to finish that if they can't even find it within the day?
Okay. So, Marcos, you say you like this event. Which event you talking about? Fashion Week
Party
or?
Party Up.
Oh, the current
Yeah.
one, Party Up. See, I was thinking of Party Up being the worst one, but I'm looking at that lineup and I'm like, I can't make that the worst one.
No, like,
You're talking about Shiny Solosis, Shiny Gothita, Shiny Morelu, Shiny Lechonk. Like, those are all, and Shiny Hasumi Growlithe, granted from field research,
yeah.
but those are all relatively, and Shiny Wumperman the Party Hat, those are all relatively new Shinies that came out recently, and if you missed out on them, you had another shot right here. So I'm like, I can't give it to the Party Up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to DSD Mietros. Because it was short. It was too short of an event.
Going back to that point, though, if we're gonna consider this the worst event, like the one complaint I saw people having was that they're saying like half of the spawns weren't even shiny, but that's because they're all the new Paldeamons. Like, I honestly thought this was such a great event because they're giving people a chance to catch all the things that they released throughout the entire season of fall. Like, if they did this every season where they give you a chance to catch all the Pokemon they released, plus the shinies, like, this is such a cool event for me. I liked it. But that was the complaint I saw on Twitter, that too many Pokemon that were spawning were not shiny. Well, yeah, because of the new Pokemon they released. They rarely do that.
Yeah, they barely do that. I feel like they slightly are doing that more this year, but it's not by much. But I feel like they slightly did it more this year than in the past years.
So I thought if they're gonna do this every season, where they give you an event with all the Pokemon that they released plus the shinies that they released, I thought it was a pretty good deal.
Okay. So yeah. So there's that. So yeah. So chat. I guess y'all can do this at the same time. What are your favorite event and your least favorite event for the month of November? So obviously Drew said, with me and Drew, we both said the intros as the worst event. So yeah, he kind of convinced me, because I was gonna say Party Up, but then I looked at it and I'm like, nah, I can't say Party Up was the worst. I can't. Especially Party Up gave me my third shiny Morelu, so I can't really no. And it gave me a Solosis, a shiny Solosis. I'm like,
nice.
Nah, there's no way.
I like that one when you fully evolve it. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I may do it. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm rolling with DSD Mietros. Alright, so let's see. We got 10 minutes left. Chat is slagging. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna move on to the final topic.
Let's do it.
December predictions. Now, before we tackle this one, tomorrow I will be informed about December events.
Ooh.
I can't say how, but I will. It is happening in terms of me knowing what's up, but I can't say it until we are allowed to say it. So, but at this moment, I have no clue, so we can just speculate. So, on that note, what do you think will happen in the month of December in Pokemon Go, Drew?
So, I know there's been a lot of data mines and all that fun stuff where people are predicting what's going to happen, and they're saying, "Oh, this is leaked." Again, if it's not confirmed, you can't really say anything about it. But for me personally, I'm thinking that we are potentially going to get shiny Vanillite this year. That's at least what I'm hoping. And then maybe like a new ice type Pokemon. I know the one that's rumored around is Satotl. Sort of makes sense because they're really trying to promote Paldea right now. And I can't really think of any other ice types that we're missing in regards to any of the prior generations that we already have released. So I kind of see that coming. But I'm really hoping Vanillite gets released in December. And then obviously we're going to get costume Pokemon for holiday events. That's going to happen. But we just don't know what's going to happen in regards to details. But that's what I think is going to happen for December. And then, you know, probably closer to, I know that's more of January, but we're probably going to get like a New Year's event as well at the end of the year.
Okay. Perhaps you're gonna get that weekend long community day event.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
It just happens every year. We know that. It kind of just subconsciously is awareness of that.
Which I will be honest, I can't wait for that one because there's going to be one Pokemon I'm going to be focusing on, and that's going to be Polyswag.
Really?
So what happened was,
oh, that's right.
When I was flying to Japan,
Yep, I
yes,
remember.
the Polyswag community day was on the same day as my flight, and I missed it. So I'm gonna be trying to look for those and get more of those shinies and evolve it to get the move and all that jazz. So that's my plan for that. Ooh,
I'm actually excited as well for it because I slacked a bit on Axew Community Day. I didn't make a PvP one for Great League, so I need to go grab myself one and evolve it before the calm day's over. I didn't think it'd be good.
I didn't know it actually had PvP play. Okay.
Yeah, Haxorus is pretty good. It has
it does. I forgot. Yeah, it does.
But I didn't think it was initially, so I didn't make one.
Yeah, I forgot. I think I do have one for Ultra League.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
Which is, yep, I do have one. I got 2500 CP.
Nice.
With, I don't know what the IVs you want for that. I got like the 2500 CP. It's a 3, 7, 14.
You want to try and get to that like 0, 15, 15 range, like anything with low attack, high defense, and HP.
For Ultra League.
Yep, for Ultra League as well, because it's not an XL Pokemon if you max it at the Hundo.
Oh, wow,
and actually, you can run the Hundo in Master League as well. It has some play.
Yeah. Like I recall Sableye Hundo once upon a time. That was the one to get for Great League. I remember that.
Yep, and then XLs came, and then you wanted the 0, 15, 15. Yep.
Which is funny, because I do have a Hundo Sableye.
Me too, but
2 of them actually, I think. That's crazy. All right, so let's see. Silver said December going to be fat. Yeah. So he sound like saying December going to be crazy.
Like it's going to be loaded?
As in like, yeah, loaded, exactly. Yeah, going to be loaded with events.
What do you think is going to happen then, since I kind of gave you my ideas?
Well, I'm the one who said the community day. I like your ideas about Shiny Vanillite, how you pronounce that thing. It's going to be a holiday event, I believe, part 1 and a part 2. And that's pretty much all I got. Wait, is Shiny Vanillite in the game already or no?
Nope. It's kind of like how I always wanted Golett to come into the game for Halloween for Shiny, and then they released it during the Go Fest. And mind you, true, I know a lot of people didn't actually notice this, and I noticed it halfway through the event for Halloween. We didn't get a single Golett spawn for Halloween after the Shiny was released at Go Fest. What's that all about?
I think, what's this thing look like? You said Golett?
Golett, yeah. You know the ghost Golurk Pokemon? Well, then the Golurk.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought for sure it'd be spawning during Halloween because we got the Shiny release at Go Fest, and then there wasn't a single spawn.
I still don't have that Shiny, by the way.
Oh, I got so many of them at Go Fest. I kid you not.
Yeah, see, lucky. We need to trade. I need that.
Yes, we gotta meet up sometime.
Again.
Hey, go tour. I'll be there.
Okay. So yeah, chat. Any other predictions you have for the month of December? So that's pretty much all I got. Even though I am looking at a list of rumors, but I'm not gonna get into it for obvious reasons. But chat. Any other predictions you have for the month of December for Pokemon Go, the last month of the year? Let me see. What that say, K-Dubs? You have extra of them in Pawnyard. Okay, so the funny thing about Pawnyard, here's what happened. What happened? I remember. I think I had an extra shiny Tropius. I think that's what it was.
Oh, wow, really? I would have loved that.
Yeah, because what happened was, I know I caught one in Mexico City, and I think I hatched 2 in Vegas. Or because of that Vegas event. And Lando needed one. So I'm like, okay, let's do a trade. And I'm looking at his collection, and he has shiny Pawnyard. And I'm like, yo, let me get that shiny Pawnyard. And then for the Tropius, so we did a trade. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Let me get the other shiny Pawnyard too, so I can have the family. And I'm like, I have something up that have your name on it. And it was one of those Pikachus. She one of those shiny Pikachus with the hat. and I had his name on it, so I traded him that. So I ended up with 2 of those. And I evolved one. So I got a shiny Bischoff and a shiny Pawnyard. Both of them were traded to me by Lando on the same day, at the same time, pretty much. But yeah, K-Does, I will take a Golett. I did not get a shiny Golett at GoFest at all.
How do I have?
Which
I
is
ended
nuts.
up giving one to Masked Aqua Kitty. Oh, so I had 7 of them by the end of the event.
What? Golett?
Yep.
Oh wow,
and
that's
I'll
crazy.
tell you this as well. One of them was from research, and it was 15, 15, 14 as a shiny.
Wow, that's
98.
crazy.
That was epic.
I trained Kyurem. Okay. So you're saying Kyurem. Okay, Elite Raid.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they usually like to bring back like Regice and Kyurem during the like winter seasons for the Northern Hemisphere.
Okay.
Regice for
I got 3 of those shinies, so.
No, not really. I don't want it back.
I got a 93 shiny Kyurem that I kind of powered up for some reason. But yeah.
Okay.
And I also got a Hundo.
Oh, man.
No, I got 2 Hundos. I remember because Sparky Joy invited me to one, and it was a Hundo.
You can only hope that when they bring out Black and White Kyurem, they're going to let you use those Kyurems to fuse it to make the Hundo.
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh,
but
man.
I have a huge feeling they're probably going to make you recatch them again. Like, as Black and White Kyurem in raids.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that happening. All right, so that's pretty much everything that I have on the Tru Inferno Show. So yeah, this was fun. This is actually one of my fun episodes, shows. We can call it shows. But yeah, so yeah, and I have a good idea about PvP and competing.
Well,
got 5 shiny Golett and 8 Pawnyard. You said what?
I said it's your show, not mine. You sure what you call it.
Yeah. I tried to decide what to call it. Yeah, it's a show. But yeah, it was fun nevertheless. Okay, dang, K-Does, you cleaned up that Oh yeah, you were at GoFest. That's right.
Yeah, 8 Pawnyard. When he told me that, I looked at him and I said, "Why am I here struggling just to get 1? What am I doing wrong?"
Yeah, I didn't get none there either. Like, all my luck went in Osaka. That's what happened. All my luck was in Japan.
Hey, Japan had some good spawns too. You guys had what, the Dewpider, if I'm not wrong?
Did we have Dewpider?
Was it Dewpider or was it something else?
Yeah, we did have Dewpider. Yeah,
I'm still missing that one. That one's a very nice shiny.
Yeah, I ended up with 2 of them, and one of them is PvP.
Oh, okay.
Look at this shiny Arachnid. A 3, 15, 14.
Oh, that is really good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
I wonder that's the best one, and I have a Hundo too. And what is this one? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about, but whatever. But yeah. So, all right. So I'm going to call it right there. Anything that you would like to say? Your final thoughts, Drew?
I mean, my main thing is just thanks for having me on here. It was a pleasure chatting with you as well. You know, keep having fun with the game. We're gonna have tons of news coming soon, and you know, there's gonna be something there for everybody. I'm sure of it.
All right. I'm about to lose my voice. I need to drink of water soon.
No.
All right. So if y'all want to keep up with Lord Drew, follow him on Twitch. He does live stream on there where he plays PvP, where he does GBL. He also play Scarlet and Violet. And you maybe hear me in his live stream because we often are in the same voice chat. Me and him, Squidderbeats, Aqua Kitty, amongst Coop, and amongst other people. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, make sure to keep up with him on Twitch. And I just want to remind everybody, my new album dropped. The Kyoto Hour Volume 10 dropped this past Friday. Pick that joint up. It is available everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, whatever. The best place to pick it up is at trueinfernal.bandcamp.com because it's the cheapest place to pick it up there. Where it's cost $2 there. Everywhere else where you have to download it, if they want you to pay $6. So yeah, trueinfernal.bandcamp.com to pick up the standard edition. I got the deluxe edition, which is out now, costs $8 because that comes with the album. Pictures that I took while I was in Kyoto, and an hour-plus long documentary that I did while I was in Kyoto. That's all a part of this album right here. And then, of course, we got the big boy right here, the Ultimate Edition, $15. That comes with the album, documentary, the photos, and every single Kyoto Hour album from Volume 1 all the way up to Volume 9. That is only available at trueinfernal.bandcamp.com. So pick up all 3 if you like. They're all available there. So there you go with that. Shout out to Lord Drew for being my guest on this edition of the Tru Inferno Show. The next one I will do on Christmas Eve. That's not the last Sunday of the month because the last Sunday is New Year Eve. We all gonna be busy that day. So Christmas Eve is the day. I'm gonna try to get a guest for that one. So yeah, y'all do not want to miss that. And again, shout out to Lord Drew for showing up. And I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.